Good afternoon, comrade officers. The troop groupings continue carrying out the tasks of the special military operation. The offensive is proceeding at an undiminished pace in all directions. In the absence of real results on the ground, the Ukrainian leadership is seeking to convince its Western handlers of the successful actions of the armed forces of Ukraine on the battlefield. Therefore, as part of a propaganda campaign, it is spreading false information about an allegedly successful offensive in the Zaporizhzhia region. At the same time, at present, the main strategic task of the Kiev regime remains retaining control over the remaining part of Donbas. For this purpose, in the Severodonetsk direction, the enemy has built and is constantly improving a deeply echeloned defense, relying on high-rise urban development and the industrial zones of major populated areas of Sloviansk, Kramatorsk, and Druzhkivka, connected to each other by developed transport infrastructure and a system of fortifications. Under these conditions, the troops of the southern grouping, advancing on a broad front of about 160 kilometers simultaneously in several directions, have in certain sectors overcome the first defensive line of the Sloviansk-Kramatorsk fortified area. The Third Army continues its offensive on the right flank of the grouping in the general direction of Sloviansk. During July and August, assault units liberated Peskunovka, Pershamarevka, and Orekhovatka. Street fighting continues in Nikolaevka and Nikonorovka. 4 kilometers remain to the eastern outskirts of Sloviansk. On the left flank, part of the grouping's forces continues active offensive operations in the urban quarters of Alexeyevo-Druzhkovka, one of the enemy's main defense hubs in the Severodonetsk direction. About half of the populated area is under our control. In addition, street fighting is underway for the liberation of Portovka and Verolyubovka. Forward units have approached Druzhkovka closely and are 1.5 kilometers from the city. In total, over the past 2 months, more than 100 square kilometers of territory have been liberated in the Druzhkovka direction. Today, in the course of our work, we will examine in detail the results of combat operations in formations and military units, clarify the prospective tasks of the southern grouping of troops, and determine the procedure and the most effective ways of carrying them out. Let us begin our work.
Служу России.
Герой Андреевич, для Virginia прибыл.
Командир самоходного артиллерийского.
Уважаемый товарищ, поздравляю вас с наградами. Желаю дальнейших боевых успехов, крепкого здоровья и берегите себя. Успехов.